How can we overcome fear and doubt? A talk with Unmani.
So, our theme today is how can we overcome fear and doubt? Fear and doubt seem to be really quite heavy, apparent obstacles on this path of openness, freedom, opening our heart, living in wholeness and oneness as our true nature. It seems to be that when we experience fear, there is a sensation of kind of closing, contracting, believing in separation, as if I'm in here, located and isolated, separate from the world out there, separate from you. And the world seems to be a very scary place. We might doubt ourselves, as if there's something wrong with me. Everybody else knows how to live, how to be someone, how to do it all. And I don't know. There's something missing here, or I need to, be better. If only I was different, then it would all be much better. And of course, the world can be a scary place. Sometimes not only are we physically threatened, but also emotionally, psychologically, we can feel threatened, perhaps rejected or hurt, abandoned. And for apparently very good reasons, we have developed all kinds of protection mechanisms to try to protect us from feeling all of these very painful experiences. And fear seems to be a very strong mechanism. It's like a warning signal. When there is fear, it's like these alarm bells, right? Something dramatic is going on here, and I need to deal with it. I need to do something to deal with this sensation that is like an alarm bell. And of course, we know that this comes from our animal instincts, right? That when we are in the wild, then we feel fear. Well, we need to take action to run away from the lion that's chasing us. But in most situations in our daily life, we're not faced with lions or even that many physical threats. Luckily, most of us live without too many physical threats. But if there are physical threats, then fear is a good alarm bell to take action, which is great. It's useful. And also with emotional or psychological threats, apparent threats, or even real threats, we need to also take action, right, to protect this vulnerable heart, right, so that our vulnerable heart isn't exposed, abused, broken, and so that we set boundaries to protect our sense of safety for these delicate humans. So all of these mechanisms are very useful, but sometimes they become overactive. Right? So sometimes we are imagining threats based on our past experience, and the threat isn't actually present in that moment, but it is perceived to be present. We are reliving a past memory, And it seems that this situation right now is very scary. And in that moment, all we can do is be with that fear, right? All we can do is be with it, is embrace this human in whatever he or she is going through in this moment. Feeling it, acknowledging, yeah, I'm human. And no matter what I recognize in terms of my true nature, how unlimited I really truly am, in my lived experience, there's a human experience. And in that human experience, there are these mechanisms that protect and defend, right? And they overwork sometimes. And even though they have good intentions to protect and defend, they don't always see clearly. They don't always see that actually the current situation isn't a real threat. But so we have to just meet these protection mechanisms for what they are and have compassion for them because they are trying to help and to see the nature of them. They are trying to help. And what I find very helpful also is when we can, it's not always possible, but when we can step out of the mental story to the physical sensation and to just feel the sensation that we label fear, to just feel it. And it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's really intense. Sometimes it feels so intense, it can feel almost like it's going to kill me. But usually it doesn't kill me. And it is possible to just stay with it, to ride the wave, and to do whatever is necessary to take care of this human, to self-soothe in some way, so that the nervous system can calm down. And in that process, you can start to realize that the present situation isn't actually that scary. It's okay. And it's the same with doubt. With doubt, usually it's very similar to fear in a way, but doubt is usually this mental story of there's something wrong with me. And this story keeps me small and safe. Right? If I doubt myself and I believe that there's something wrong with me, that I can't possibly do whatever I'm supposed to do, I can stay very safe in this small me. And when we see the nature of that identity, this small me, we can see that it's doing its job of trying to protect me based on past experience where perhaps I was too exposed and it didn't feel safe. Perhaps I was attacked or rejected in some way. And so it's safer to doubt and to stay small. Again, we can come out of the thought story and feel the sensation of that. And then it's all very much more simple. And again, we can see the compassion, with compassion, the innocence of these mechanisms that they're just trying to help. And saying all of that as our true nature, which of course we are beyond all these mechanisms, paradoxically, we are both. We are that is always free, always untouched, no matter what fear or doubt is here. And so when we recognize that we are, when fear or doubt comes up, we may have compassion for it, as I said, but at the same time, we can recognize I am not limited to that small me identity. I am not limited to the protection mechanisms. They play out in me and they're fully experienced and felt in the human experience. But simultaneously, I am free. And from there, I have compassion for these small me's that arise. They are so welcome to be here, and they're seen within their limitations. But this that I am embraces them all, holds them all in love. And it is this love that is the only thing that overcomes fear and doubt. And it's not that it overcomes it. Actually, it's the opposite, is that it embraces it, it holds it. It doesn't need to overcome it at all. Fear and doubt can be here forever. But when you know your true nature as that awareness of it all, then you can see that it's never limiting you. It's never isolating you. You're never located in here. You are never separate. It is the play as if. Within the human experience, we play the game as if certain experiences are really scary for me, or I need to play this small me to protect me from other me's or other situations out there, as if there is an out there and an in here. We play this game, and it feels very real. It doesn't feel like a game. It feels very like this is reality. And that's the amazing nature of this game. It's how real it feels, how much it is felt fully. But when you recognize your true nature, you can see that I'm not limited to that. So that is the only rest in it all. Then fear and doubt are not obstacles to opening my heart or living from love, living in oneness, wholeness. They're not really obstacles at all. They only seem to be obstacles when I believe I am this limited me. I am me that is afraid. I am me that doubts. Then I want to free myself from fear and doubt. I want to move it away, get rid of it, so that, as I might imagine, that one day I will be free. I will be at ease always and never experience fear or doubt. But it doesn't work that way. Fear and doubt are natural human responses to life. They are welcome to be here, and they will be here as long as we have these human bodies. But we can keep seeing that they are not who I really am. And that gives a lot more space so they can be fully felt. We don't have to get rid of them. But at the same time, we don't take them so seriously to really be me. So fear is felt, it's intense, but the difference is that it doesn't belong to me or mean anything about me. It doesn't mean that I really am limited to this story or this protection mechanism, or that I am really separate. I'm always free. I am always the love, the open heart that loves it all, no matter what.